Hello and welcome to Friday. Um, a couple of days ago, a movie that I was very interested released on streaming services and actually released on Blu-ray, which means that I finally got around to watching it. It was in theaters for a little bit, and that movie was Asteroid City. It's a Wes Anderson film who has quickly become one of my favorite directors. Um, was it last year? It might have been the year before. But I had started watching his films. Um, Grand Budapest Hotel, which I think released 2012, was considered one of the greatest films of the that decade. And going back and watching all of his previous works, really great stuff. Watching The French Dispatch, which was his most recent work at the time, was a trip. I feel like that's very Wes Anderson like. Same can be said for his latest film, Asteroid City, which came out, I believe, March. Actually, came out in May, June. Came out in June in the U.S. Wikipedia has my back always. I don't know where I got March from, but yeah, came out in May. Uh, Came out in June. Jesus, came out in June. So it didn't really have too long of a run in theaters, but I think that might have to do with the strike. So, as a result, I guess they released it on home video pretty early, which is fine. Gives me a chance to watch it, which I did. And oh boy, is it a trip. Now, I want to preface this by saying that I've watched a very, very bad movie earlier this week. Was it this week? It was a couple days ago. And that movie would be Black Snake Moan, which stars Samuel L. Jackson, Christina Ricci, back in like 2006. It's not a great film at all. Somehow received same reviews as this movie, like mixed to positive. And yeah, that's not a good film. Don't watch it. And I know what a bad film is now. I didn't say anything because it is a bad film. So let's talk about a good film. Asteroid City takes place in Asteroid City, a fictional town that. Let's get into spoilers here. If you're not interested, click away. Asteroid City is a fictional town written in an in-universe fictional play. The movie takes place in two kind of parts. The first part is in black and white. It's talking about the, let's say, quote-unquote, real life. Asteroid City is a play that takes place in, quote-unquote, the movie's real life. It's broken up into two kind of parts. I think it might have a thing here. Does it? Plays event. Okay, so it's a TV host introduces a televised production of a play. So the movie proper takes place as a play, and the in-universe storytelling is that it's a TV show, and it's very, very weird. It's a fictional desert town that is right by the nuclear testing sites for the U.S. Army, and it's about a bunch of genius kids who create genius inventions, and then I don't know what I watch. I never know what Wes Anderson movies are about, and I love it. Like, movie starts out with family going to this town, passing through, going somewhere else, but and then they have to like circle back to this location. But the car breaks down. A bunch of people show up. Town has a fun time. Well, town has a fun time celebrating the children, and it's like some kind of event going on. It is the... It's not here listed on the Wikipedia, which is weird. Um, so it's for an event. They award the teenagers, like all the kids who are here for the event, like special like awards because they have exceeded the laws of physics and broken them. And it's play. They've done good in the works of science. They want to reward them. Did that, and now they are all gathered in town. They're going to witness a event. Again, big spoilers here. After, like they're going to look up the stars. An alien comes down. This town is named Asteroid City because an asteroid hit it like 5,000 years ago, and it's just the asteroid's just sitting there. Alien comes, steals the asteroid. Panic ensues. U.S. government gets involved. Plot: I have no idea what it's about. Eventually, the alien comes back, returns the asteroid, and that's about it. It's weird. It's like told the way Wes Anderson likes to tell his films. This is like you have an ensemble cast, so everybody gets like relatively enough screen time. And it just goes from like mini story to mini story to mini story, and it leaves you questioning everything and wanting more. And I don't know, I just love the way his style is. I love the 90-degree angle kind of things. It's really interesting stuff, and I wish there was more. There's probably more. I could probably find a director very similar, but nothing ever strikes me as wild as Wes Anderson films. And I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't think I'll ever get another favorite director, and maybe if I ever deep dive into film, which I plan to do one of these days, but that day is not today. Maybe not this year either. Regardless, that's where I'm just going to call it for today. It's an interesting film. Go watch it. I did not do it justice, and I can't review films. I can tell you if it's good or bad. That's about it. Even the bad ones I think are good, but Black Snake Moan wasn't good. Asteroid City, pretty good. Mixed reviews. Go watch it. It's good. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.